Welcome to Wednesday and block of the week. Today we are doing this block here. Okay, so that is 4 blocks put together. All right, so they are a 16-inch finished block. So hiya, Anne. So we are going to do that one, and it's really easy and it comes out really nice. Now we'll do the block and then I will show you how it could be put together, because that's not the only way that it needs to be put together. I used a charm pack. Hiya Jane, how are you? What am I doing? Do you know, I'm so mithered in my head that it's just strange today. Right, where am I? What am I doing? Who am I? Where am I going? Right, I used charm packs, okay? I just thought that would be the easiest way to do it. So I picked out just 2 plain charm packs. I'm not sure how it would work if you used a charm pack that had a pattern on it, but I picked out a blue and a parchment, and we had a stripe. I put a stripe with it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to you make 4 blocks, put them together to make one big block. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make them. I don't even know what to call this. Okay, so hi Leslie, hi Lynn, and Jean. Hiya Jean, how are you doing? Right, it's long enough. I must remember to take that home because that one is mine. Right, so on your lightest 5-inch square, you need to draw a diagonal line. It's all HSTs, so if you've been doing the quilt along, this might not be a block for you because you'll be bored of HSTs by now. So you draw the diagonal and you put it right sides together with your darker fabric. Okay, so we're going to I've already got some. So you need 10 HSTs, so that's putting 5 together, 5 pairs of fabrics to get you 10. Alright, so there we go. So I'm going to sew 1/4 inch on either side of this line. Alright, so off we go. Hiya Carol, how are you? Yes, this might not be one for you today, Carol, because it's all HSTs, and I know that you're you've had enough of those. Okay, so we've got these together. So you're going to sew on either side of the line, 1/4 inch either side of the line. Okay, so I'm going to, this foot is always in the wrong position for me. Okay, so we're going down here. We're looking for a finished block of 4.5. So I'm hoping that these will fit. They seem to fit better one way round than another. So we've just got 3 left to do. I've already done 2 and cut them up. Like I say, you need 10 of them finished. So down the one way and then up the other. That's it. Oh, always Right, okay, hang on. Let me see if I can find a bobbin and how to change it. Can't even get the bobbin out of the box. Let alone, oh, ah, that's clever. Okay, where are we? I like the fact that it's got a little mirror for the box, so that you can see what you're doing. I don't even know how to get it out. Like that. It's all these buttons. Right, well, why did it say the bobbin was finished? There's still bobbin here. Okay. Oh. Sarah, help. Good job she's not still away, isn't it? Right, it said the bobbin had gone.
Right.
So I took it out, now I don't know how to put it back in.
Okay.
It hadn't gone at all. I worked out how to get the bobbin out the box.
There you go.
Lovely. Cheers. Right, let's keep going. So we're going along and just the last one. There we go. You might not do it. That's fair enough. That's okay. Right, so I have 2, 3 half square triangles done. So let's chop them up here like that. And we're going to trim up here. So tomorrow we have a car organiser. There's a possibility that it might end up being over 2 weeks. It will depend, we'll see. I've prepped as much as I possibly can. I've not written a pattern for it though. So, right. It warns you so you don't run out. There was loads left on it. Loads left on it. It must have just pulled. Caught or something. Right, so I iron to the dark side. Okay. So we've got our squares and then we're going to trim them down to 4.5. I was about to say we're going to trim them down to 4:30. But so off we there we go. I do like this parchment and the blue. I'm not sure which blue it is. 48, I think, in the Bella Solids. I'm hoping that there's some, because I thought I'd do a 9 block, a 3x3, and I'm short by about six squares, I think. So I need to see if we've got any in the shop without me having to break into another charm pack. Right, okay. Hiya Nikki, hiya Kate, Linda, how are you? Right, so you turn it so that your diagonal is going the way of your 45-degree angle on your ruler. You're going to line up that middle seam. So, and just check to see whether you've got 4.5 inside of the in the side of your ruler. So once you've done that first cut, you can now line up your 4.5-inch target and finish it off. There we go. So we've got a nice 4.5, like that. Then you want to cut your background fabric, your bird fabric. You want to cut that at 4.5-inch squares. Okay, that way it becomes the same size as this. Using the charm packs, it was lovely. You know, cut down my cutting out by loads and loads and loads. So what's the weather like with you today? We've got sunshine, and I'm off to London on Sunday. I'm taking my daughter to London to see the ABBA experience, which is ABBA as a hologram. I'll be very disappointed if there isn't a hologram saying, what is the nature of the emergency, like they do in Star Trek. So depending on your seam allowance and how well you put your squares together, you might end up with some of them only just getting 4.5 and some of them a lot more. Cut off a lot more on that one. So 2 more to go. So did you know me warns halfway during your bobbin? My brother, I've got the VQ2, mine tells me about 14 times before it actually runs out. So I do know that I've got a little bit more sewing. You know, sometimes it's enough to finish the seam. Daphne doesn't tell you at all that she's run out. She just stops. Well, she keeps going. You just have no thread. I think that's one of the things I would change about the long armour, is that it tells you. I mean, when we go computerised, I don't know whether it will just keep going. That would be a real pain, wouldn't it? Okay, so we have these. Now we are going to sew them together in a pinwheel. So let's check my pinwheels. I want that one that way. That's right. That one that way. No, I don't. I want that one that way. I want that one that way, and that one that way. And we're going to double up. So into that and that. That and that. That. Like that. And then you're going to bring these in. And you want to go, that's right, that way, like that, just like that. How much of that one are you seeing? And then repeat, like that. So what I did was I had them going around different ways. I don't know whether that matters, but that was just how I did it. Okay, so we're now going to sew these together. So you want that one and that one, that one and that one. that one and that one. That one and that one. So I need to make sure that I'm sewing on this side. And then I'll do those two, like that. And I'm pretty certain I've got them around the right way. Like that. And then those two, like that. So okay, we're going back over to the machine. It's nice. Oh, so your workroom is in an outside unit, isn't it, Carol? So is this a new one for you, or is it a shed, so that he's got somewhere to put his toys? We've been looking at pergolas. I want to have a pergola. So we're going to have a hot tub. And I want a pergola to go over it. But I want it to stretch further. I want to be able to get some chairs under there as well. And we'll put a see-through corrugated top. There you go. I started using my fang at home. My little extra finger has been really brilliant. I'd forgotten about them until Jean mentioned it the other day. And there we go, that's one lot. And then we'll put these together. So what else have you been up to? I noticed Sean put up a thing today on Giggles about summer food, and I've been thinking about it. I think Dave's coleslaw. I love Dave's coleslaw, but then it's not a purely summer thing for us. We would have it in the winter as well, if you're having burgers or something. So it's so last one for this round. Coming up. Right, I didn't pin any of that. It's going swimmingly right up until here. Might be a bit big. Let's cut that one. Okay. So we've got a nice little line here of flags. So we're going to chop them apart like this. It's definitely warming up here. It's definitely warmer today. However, I've been busy as well in the shop, so moving stuff around. We had new ladies in today from Pontedoulas. Some nice falls up there. If you ever get the chance to go up, it's up towards Swansea. Pontedoulas Falls. Nice. Okay. I can't remember which way I ironed these. They all basically sat together. we're just ironing them out to one side. That one is really out. Okay, and iron to the dark side where you can. I always iron to the dark side unless I can work out how best to nest. Unless you've got a clear side with no seams, you know, like on the green ones, I would iron to that one because there's no bulkage on that side. There we go. So now we are going to sew these two together like that. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Still on the ironing board. Right, we're going to iron those two together. We're going to trim that one a little bit because I went over like that. Like that. And we're going to no, I think I've done that one around the wrong way. Let's have a look. That's going on there. Yeah, it's around the wrong way. Okay. So it needs to be that way. So we're going to have to sew these on that side. See, I want the dark one next to a white one, not a white one next to a white one. So if we do that, that'll work. And the same with that one. We sew that one on there like that. That's fine. So that side, that side, that side, and that side. Okay, back over here. Homemade coleslaw is just the best, Jane. Just the best. And I do like it with chicken and all sorts. Right, if you can nest your seams, then do. You'll find that the finished article will sit better. I will say I'm a lot more careful at home, I promise. You know, these sewing here, a lot of it is to try and get it so that it's within the time restraints. I am a better sewer at home. Okay, let me just check that one. Yeah. Okay. So what are you all working on at the moment? Are you all on the quilt as you go? Quilt along? Not quilt as you go, quilt along. Have you got something else that you're working on? I've enjoyed doing this, and I enjoyed playing with the car organizer. It's very like my like a ruler, the ruler hanger that we did that fits all your rulers. It's sort of on the same sort of principle. So if you've made one of those, you'll be laughing. And it'll be another one where you can choose where to put your pockets based on how you want it finished. I'll see you soon, Carol. Take care. So we are back to chopping them up, and we now have 4 little blocks. Now you can see where all of these are meeting in the middle. Sometimes that's not convenient for bulkage. So if you unpick these stitches on this side of your the line you've just sewn, if you pick them out, then you can whirly your not easy with a you can whirly the middle, spin it so that they all go. And if you then open this like that, if you then iron it so that it goes in a clockwise round, so this one goes that way and like that, you get a nice little pattern in the middle. It'll lie flatter when you're actually working with it. So just give it a little bit there, like that. There we go. Now, that now should be this one now will be 8.5. Now, not all of mine got to 8.5, so I trimmed mine down to 8.25 because it's it meant that all of them were the same, because some of them I just didn't get them right. So I'm gonna open it up like that, and then to bring them around that way so that that sits flattish. They're like circus tents, aren't they? That's what they make me think of. Like this. Now, I'm not going to sew these together because you'll get the, I can show you what they look like when they're sewn together. So because these now are too big for me to show you how they go together in there, I made some little ones. Look at that. So you've got your I've got 2 of those and 2 of those. Okay, so hopefully they will, I can show you how they'll fit together. Like that. And then just checking that you can see it in the mirror, in the thing. And then these fit in there like that. And like that. How cool is that? So you now get this pattern going through, and you can put them together either like the circle that I've put up the back. So I printed these off so that you could see. So you can either put it together in a circle, or you can have chevrons, okay, so that they would go down. Now I'm going to put these on the other side, so I would probably bring, mine would then come like that. So it would be a 3x3, because I think 2x4 is very long and skinny. You could add, if you've only got the one charm pack, you could then add borders to widen it. Don't put a skinny border on the top and the bottom and widen it. I'll just print the other one. So that one there is another way of doing it, so that you've got the square, the cross in the middle, which I think if you did enough of these, that's what you would get. And then the other one, let's see if I can find it. The other one that I nearly did, I don't know if that will show. They just come down in the lines, so you would just bring them down. So a 3x3, you would come down into, that one would then sit here, yeah, like that. So it's a really versatile block, and I really enjoyed the fact that when you put it down and it built, it looks, I mean, I quite like that. So I'm going to put, if I put another 4, so 2 on the top and 2 on the side, I think you get the start of a another circle. Well, I sat Jean and I didn't know what I was going to do, because it's the putting together that looks really good, and you know, it was just one of those things. But thank you. Right, that's me done for today. Elephant butt. No, cancel. Hang on. What am I doing? What have I missed? Making bags to sell at a craft fair. The rest of the craft group are making them as well, and we're trying to raise funds. That's nice. I think the little bags are good, especially towards Christmas, for wrapping, that you can use again. A pillow for your niece. It's quarter square triangles, and then I'm appliquing elephants on, with one being the elephant butt. That makes sense now, Patty. Just the elephant butt. I think that works. That works for me. Christmas fabrics to Festival of Quilts. Yes, whatever we've got in the charm packs and the layers will be going. I don't know about Christmas fabrics. I mean, the shop will be shut. It'll depend on how much room we've got in the van. We might just empty the shop and take it to festival. The stand is almost as big as the shop, so we'll see. We will. We'll certainly be packing as much as we can. That's for definite. Right, ladies, I will see you tomorrow for the little car organiser thingy, doodah. It's one that goes on the back of the seat, you know, for your kids to put stuff in, or you can turn it around and put it on the front of the seat, depending on what you want to do. So I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ra, peeps.